Southwest TV News, in partnership with the Canadian Curling Association and Sask Energy, the champion of volunteers, present Behind the Scenes with Team Canada.
You be the media this morning. You've done this before. Ask us a question.
Yeah, what would you, if you were us, what would you ask you?
I don't know. It's always the same questions. I'm not sure. I try to be creative, but I'm not very creative, so I don't know.
Well, Jennifer, actually, we've been getting a bunch of our viewers writing in, want to ask you questions.
Sure.
So
okay,
we'll
yeah.
those questions.
Yeah, why don't we do those? That would be fun.
So we've got Terry Medevere from here in
Okay.
Swift Current. She asks, what do you typically do an hour before the game? Do you have any superstitions or routines? Does this include any players, or are these just your own preferences?
Yeah, no real superstitions. We kind of just do our own thing and just make sure we're rested. We're big into napping. We have lots of sleep and yeah, but we don't really have any superstitions at all, actually.
Okay.
Makes it easier. It would be too stressful to try to remember them all.
Yeah. And then there's like a second one that kind of ties in by Melaine Weinbinder. Do you have any kind of ritual you or lucky charm before each big game? I guess not, eh?
No real lucky charms. We always wear our Scotties jewelry. We feel like we always wear that. But other than that, there's no real, we don't really have any superstitions. I used to, but then it was so hard to remember them all, and then if you forgot. So no superstitions.
Okay. And then
Yeah.
one last
That
one.
was your good luck charm.
Oh yeah, Jim is my good luck charm. Yeah.
That's what you said. And then I have another one from Sherry Zilloway. What curler would you say you learned the most important lesson from, and what was the lesson?
I actually think losing is always teaches you a little bit more than winning, and losing in 1991 and 91 in the juniors was a big lesson to learn, and then in the Scotties in 2002, actually I missed my last shot to win a tiebreaker, a playoff 3-4 game, and ever since then I think it was a 3-4 game, and yeah, it just kind of helps you deal with the pressure, and you have to learn to lose the big ones and before you can learn to win the big ones, I think.
Did you have a curling idol growing up?
No, not really. Rob Meekin grew up at our club and was always really nice to me as a junior. So if anything, it was Rob and watching them play, and it was actually even mixed back then he played, but no real idols at all.
Is Kathy Overton tapping an idol for you? Is Kathy an idol?
Kathy? She's not that much older than me. Good Lord. No. Well, I mean, she's a great player, but it was almost more I just wanted to be successful, but I didn't really aspire to be anybody in particular. It was probably a combination of a bunch of people.
Jennifer, you've worked on our side, so now you know
Yeah.
you want to it's always the why questions, and it's going really well for you this week. And you said last night even better than you felt last year in Korea. Can you put your finger on what's going so well for you at this point?
I just think we have a really good feel for the ice, and it's always nice to play at home. It's such a great feeling to play at home, and to have all our friends and family and people we don't know supporting us is great. But we just feel great with draw weight and great with the ice, and that makes you playing with a lot more confidence, and that really helps.
Well, the comfort level, I mean, you didn't have a long transatlantic flight. You don't have jet lag, or strange food or any of those kinds of things. Does that make a difference? The little things?
Yeah, it's always comfortable to be at home, obviously. It shouldn't make a difference. And like I said, we played well in the round robin last year, just missed a couple of bad shots and then didn't play great in the playoffs. But feel great with the ice this week. It's been pretty consistent, but even when it's not, we're picking up on it really fast, which is huge to be successful, and hopefully we'll continue to do that.
Is there a category of your game that you think is working really well, like camera efficiency or force efficiency or steel efficiency? Is there something that you think you're really...
No idea.
I just think out there going, this part of our game's really working.
I just think that whenever anybody misses, the next person is coming up with a big shot, and it's not really how we're scoring. It's just that we're picking up for each other, and we're really playing as a team and really playing as a unit, and that's fun to be a part of. And win or lose, I know that we'll remember that this week will be remembered as how well we played as a team.
I don't know if you remember when we did that sit-down interview with you, a video interview at the summit way back in May.
Okay.
And one of the first things you said is, I think your parents curled and you spent time in the curling club's daycare.
Yeah, that was my daycare. Yes, it was.
Which curling club?
St. Mattel Curling Club. Yeah, it's always
St. Mattel?
been my dad. We've been a big part of that club since I was a baby. My dad's been the president, volunteers there still in the junior program, and they've been, so that's why the St. Mattel has been a part of my life forever, and that's why we curl out of there, and also the Fort Rouge Curling Club has been a part of Kathy's life, which is why we go there all the time too.
So what's your first curling memory, even before, even actually getting on the ice?
Honestly, I remember being plastered against the glass and everybody always looking for me because I'd always kind of wander off and just watch curling. I was little, and then the bartender would actually, you probably can't do this anymore, it's probably illegal, but she would kind of watch us while my parents were curling, and we'd help wash dishes, and it was fun. Imagine that. Not anymore. Well, they go through the little machine, so yeah.
But I mean, how old were you when your face was pressed up against the glass?
Probably like four or five.
Yeah, a lot of kids maybe just wouldn't kind of.
No, I loved it from the very beginning.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I remember being a kid, being in that daycare, and wanting to go up and watch my mom curl and not play with. Yeah, I remember that. Odd, I know.
I should know this. What's your mom and dad's name?
Carol and Larry.
Carol and Larry?
Yeah.
Normal spellings? There's nothing funky about it?
Yeah, no E on Carol. Just
Okay.
Carol. Yeah.
Jennifer, I think it guarantees you at least a tiebreaker.
Are you sure?
Yeah, I think
Are you
so.
sure?
I'm not sure.
Are you going to call it?
We looked at the numbers. A tiebreaker, I think.
Yeah, at least.
Okay.
Yeah.
You'd need
So-
Russia both Russia and Sweden to lose to get a playoff.
Exciting.
So
Yay.
you're closing in on it.
Yeah, no, that's good for us. I mean, usually we're scrambling the last day of the round robin to have to win, but we still want to go in into the playoffs playing well, and hopefully, now we're maybe try to get our sights on the 1-2 game.
You still have that nagging thought in the back of your mind, though you did so well in Korea last year and then came home without the medal?
Yeah, not really. I mean, we're really good at putting things behind us, and we curl because we love the game, and obviously winning is amazing, but that's not the main reason that I'm out there. It's because of the excitement of the competition, and we had a great time in Korea. It just didn't work out on the podium, but yeah, we're having fun here. Hopefully that means better things.
I don't want to jinx you, but no team has ever gone undefeated through the
You
round
and your
robin and the
stats,
playoffs.
Okay.
So is that like a goal for you?
No. Well, I mean, yeah, it would be nice, but it's not. If we're going to lose a game, hopefully we lose it in the round robin. But yeah, we just want to go take one game at a time, and I'm not really big into the stats, and I don't think that matters if we go through the round robin undefeated. I still think we'll be okay.